Good afternoon. This is Mark from Mark's Home Hobbies. Another adventure in my world. What you're looking at right here is my Bitcoin mining operation here. This screen right here is the screen you get when you launch your Bitcoin mining software. And and I'm also on this computer at the same time I'm mining Bitcoin. I'm also mining Monero in this window right here. Yeah, so I got two different mining operations going at once. Back here there's the regular old house fan. It's cooling the whole thing off. Up here is my solar control panel. And over here, let's see, the light is not good, so let me increase the light in here a little bit so we can see what's going on maybe. Oh yeah, well anyways, there's a router up here. Maybe you can see the blue lights on the router. There's a solar control panel right there. It's like about a 10 amp or 15 amp, nothing major. Just powers a few little devices. There's my telephone voice over IP router. And this is a computer monitor over here, keyboard, a couple of mice, keyboard over here, and then down here is the actual computer setup. And what we got down here is 1, 2, 3 Lenovo mini PCs. And what I do is I just pull the monitor cord out and stick it into this one here when I want to see what's going on there. And likewise on the bottom, here's an 8-port hub over here. I got them all connected, one cable all the way up to the router. And then I got them up on little platforms so the air can circulate around them. I have the fan back there. See a couple extra Bitcoin miners right here, the little USB low power jobs. They're called NewPack. Yeah, Bitcoin miner, USB Bitcoin miners are very low power. They don't really produce a lot, but I do it as a hobby. And just because Bitcoin will no longer be available at some point in time, all the 21 million of them will be gone. So to have a little bit of that Bitcoin will be probably pretty advantageous at that point. So I already have some that I've mined before with this setup in a different configuration, but now that I got these new low power little PCs here, and I do believe one of them is a 5. The other ones are 4s, I do believe. Yeah, i5, whatever the core is. One's a 5 core and 2 are 4 cores. One is running Windows 7, the other 2 are running Windows 10, which I hate. So I may convert the other ones over to Windows 7 at some point, but right now they're running just fine right now. Let's go over here on the other side and I'll show you the actual Bitcoin miners. If you look down in there, you'll be able to see them. And they each have a little fan and a little blinky light on there. And the hub, I used to have all 3 of them in one hub hooked to one machine, which really worked great. And then the power supply on the USB hub failed, went up in smoke. So a few months there I wasn't able to mine the Bitcoin. But this is another one of my hobbies that I do, is mining Bitcoin. And some people say, oh, why do you want to do that? And I said, because it doesn't cost much power to run those little computers compared to a big old huge computer, and it pays off a little bit, something that's going to be pretty valuable in the future, I believe. So let's walk over here and I'll show you what it looks like on this desk here. This is my studio set up right here, and that's what it looks like when you're mining. This is a monitor of my actual mining setup here. Forgive the reflection in the glass there. Yeah, so you can see I have right up there 3 miners running. That's the hash rate I'm getting out of my 3 miners, so they're doing pretty good. They're doing about 65 or so a piece. That's not too bad for those little miners. I could run them higher than that, but it heats up. Yeah, so, and you can see down here the graph. I just turned them back on earlier this afternoon. You can see where I just turned them on. They were flatline all that time, so yeah, and that kind of shows you how much you're going to get and what your rates are, your hash rate and all that. If you were into Bitcoin mining, you'd know exactly what I'm talking about. And I realize everybody isn't into it. Some people don't believe in it. Oh well, I do. So here's what I do. So that's another one of my hobbies. I figured I'd let you guys see that. Anyways, here's the other dashboard for the Monero, and that's being mined on all those machines too. So you can see I got a ways to go before I get payout, and yeah, and that's what we're running at right there, the current hash rate. Pretty good for 3 machines. That's what I've been doing previously. This whole system, these have been running for, I don't know, probably going on about a year straight now. But they go up and down once in a while and we lose power. So, and we just lost power the other day. So when that happens, you have to kind of go and reset everything. And yeah, it's kind of a pain at times when it all goes down. But if you just reset all your routers and all that stuff, all your network equipment, and then run all your batch commands like you did in the good old DOS days, yeah, you'd be able to do that. So yeah. So anyhow, that's my system there. That's the Monero system. Monero's currently at $267 a coin. And let's see what Bitcoin is at. Bitcoin is currently at $45,813 US. So I have, since I've been mining on this thing, off and on for the past year, I've managed to accumulate 28 whole dollars. Wow. You say, but what about the electricity? Well, I don't care so much about that because, like I said, I'm more interested in the value of having some of that Bitcoin. And I have other Bitcoin investments too. This is not all the Bitcoin that I have. So anyhow, okay, well that's going to do it for this edition of Mark's Home Hobbies. So if you went this far, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends. If you're into Bitcoin, if you're not, maybe I taught you a little bit, or if you have any questions about Bitcoin, ask me. What's the worst I can do? Not know the answer. So anyways, thanks for watching and see you in the next one.